Atticus or Vellum? Which one do you want to use for your Amazon KDP book? I just published a new book and I tried out both and I figured, you know what? Let's talk about it because I know I had questions about it and a lot of you probably have questions about it. They're both good. One is better for most people, and I'm going to explain why I actually use the one that is technically not better. Let's dive in. So, first of all, Atticus and Vellum, I don't know if that's how they pronounce it. Vellum, Vellum, whatever. We'll call it Vellum for this. Both of them help you create ebooks or print books, and they do, as you see here on my screen, they actually show what it will look like. Vellum only works on Mac currently. It is a very minimalistic software. It's what I used when I just published my latest book, 60 Second Profits. Very basic, right? I actually composed my book with Scrivener, and I'm still going to use Scrivener. So keep that in mind as you're watching this. If you are going to be composing your entire book in one of these, you will probably want to go with Atticus, and I'll kind of explain why. But if you're like me and you already had your book ready to go and you're a Mac user already, Vellum was great. Very simple, to the point. Both of these tools let you import your existing content or write it from scratch. I highly recommend writing it somewhere else and then coming in here and uploading it. But this is what Vellum looks like. It is not web-based. It is completely on Mac. It is a little bit faster and less glitchy just because of that, right? Like it's completely made for Mac. It's refined. Typing is instant. There's no lag. That's what I liked about it, right? I love the way that it looks on the sidebar. I can do stuff like quickly change the style and immediately see what it looks like. And then I can also choose between a couple of other devices, right? This is big. This is big. It's just important to know what your book looks like. Because until now, you've only seen it as like a Word doc or a Scrivener doc. This will actually let you see, hey, what are my readers going to see when they see my book? You can customize with a couple of things. They don't have a lot, which I like. I think that most people don't naturally have a good eye for design. And when we have too many options for how much we can edit and design something, we end up doing too much. And it doesn't usually follow best design practices. Like there's some things that are just kind of objectively better looking. And unless you've done design for a while, it's hard to really get that right. So I think staying kind of painting within the lines is the best approach here. So honestly, that's pretty much Vellum, right? A couple of things that I didn't love about, and then when you're done, you can generate it. One thing I do like about it is that you only pay when you go to export. So you can actually download it, put your book in, finish your book. If you don't finish your book, you don't pay, which let's be honest, a lot of people start books and don't finish. That's the hardest part. That's Vellum. Generate it. It's going to give you an EPUB. Not that much else to it. When you're writing, you have very minimal formatting. Like this is basically it. You can do footnotes, endnotes. That's it. Now let's talk about Atticus. Atticus is $100 less. It's $147. Vellum, if you get the ebook and print plan, I just got the ebook plan. It was $199. It's $249, so you're paying about $100 more for Vellum, and you're getting a lot less functionality. I am an affiliate for Vellum, and I am not an affiliate for Atticus. So take that for what it's worth. It really is just kind of the better software overall. Unless you're like me and you just want minimalism and something that is completely Mac-based, you probably want Atticus. With Atticus, you can upload your docx or write your book from scratch. Let's go ahead and I'm going to move over the book that I created from Vellum into here so you can see what it looks like. Put your subtitle. You can create a book cover, which is not something you can do with Vellum. This is a tool that they use called Book Brush. I made my own cover inside of Canva. So let's just go ahead and grab that real quick. Boom. Publisher logo. You can do that with anything you want. But then when it uploads, it does a pretty good job of getting your chapters right. Okay. And then you can see your previewer. This is another area where Atticus kind of stands out. It has a lot more display options. You can see stuff like a forma. It has more font options. So each device has specific fonts it can use. So like if you look at the glow light, it has different fonts. Okay. The big thing, most authors are not writing alone and they're not writing on an island. You can't really share access to Vellum, but you can with Atticus. You can invite a co-writer, an editor, or a beta reader. Send them an invite. That's awesome, right? And since it's web-based, you can actually work on the same document together. That's huge. Another thing, when I edited in Vellum, I had to basically bounce back and forth between ProWriting Aid. So I love ProWriting Aid. If you're not a ProWriting Aid user, check it out. I've got a link down below. They have a Chrome extension, and the Chrome extension will work on any page. I was going to use Grammarly because Grammarly is what I usually use when I'm online. I use ProWriting Aid as when I'm writing inside of ProWriting Aid. But if I'm just doing stuff like on the fly, I'll use Grammarly. But Grammarly does not work on Atticus. However, this is a big hack. ProWriting Aid does. So if you log in, you can actually go ahead and just use ProWriting Aid directly on top of Atticus, which is huge because you cannot do that with Vellum. It's going to fix typos like just basic ones. Like that. But it's not going to do anything in terms of formatting, sentence structure, anything beyond that. This is going to let you use that. And again, ProWriting Aid is an extra thing. They have a free plan. I'll put a link in the comments with a coupon code. Also, let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm not going to really cover every single thing, but that's kind of the 80-20 of it. And also, a big difference is that Atticus is really built with the writing process in mind. Like it actually seems to want to help you write. So you can do stuff like set a writing timer. You do 20 minutes and then set a break, 5 minutes. So you can do your Pomodoros and it's going to actually count down, right? And then you can also quickly change through your formatting. They don't really have as many default themes and some of them are goofy. Like, not going to use some of these, but some of them are just nice and to the point. You can add your images. Inside of your images, you can add your alt text. You can add your web links. You can, again, and then the big thing is that you'll be able to actually see what the images look like inside of the reader, right? So actually, as I'm looking at this, I'm realizing, hey, I should probably reformat that. And again, having ProWriting Aid over here is big. That's important, right? Saving, it has cloud storage. It's going to save it back here as a JSON so you can upload it if you need it later. Overall, both of them are great. And also with Atticus, it kind of has a more congruent collection of your work. So it can actually put all of your books in here. Like I'm about to redo my book, Evergreen Affiliate Marketing, and I'm going to be using that with multiple writers, multiple beta readers. And it's also going to have a lot of footnotes and a lot of research. So this is going to be where I'm doing that. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I don't have discounts or anything for either of them. I don't believe there are discounts for either of them. I bought both and I did use Vellum for my book and I'll use it again for minimalistic stuff. But for bigger projects, I will move to Atticus. Anything that I'm collaborating on, I will be using Atticus for. Let me know in the comments which one of these you prefer if you had any issues with either of them. I think they're both great tools. Atticus is just more robust and it has some things that are kind of deal breakers for other people. Like some people just need to be able to collaborate. Some people need to be able to have the ability to see things like ProWriting Aid suggestions. But that's it, guys. I will see you in the next video.